Hi honeys, it's your queen bee. I have no makeup on. I'm basically in my pajamas because I am not going to school today. It is a Friday, by the way. I am actually going to Disney World. So my band has been playing this trip. It goes every 4 years. So it went whenever I was in 8th grade. So now we're going my senior year, which I think is the best thing because it's something to look forward to. So I'm very glad that I got to go, or I'm getting to go anyways, like basically tomorrow. I mean, we're arriving there like pretty early tomorrow. If you notice, I got a new microphone and a new setup. So you can kind of see the camera, like the picture anyways, of my glasses. And I got like a different like lamp. I don't really like the lamp that much. I probably will just use my regular one, but it came with the setup. So we're riding the bus for 20 hours. We're going to stop every 2 hours. We get down to Florida, I think like early in the morning, and then we eat real quick, and then we go and we're in Animal Kingdom. So we have fast passes we set up, and oh my gosh, if you ever set up a Disney like fast pass, the most difficult thing to do. Like maybe my group was just kind of like, we didn't understand it. I'm not gonna look like this like the whole time, but because it's a very long bus ride and we're gonna be sleeping on the bus, I didn't want my makeup to smear. I'm literally only bringing like 4 products down there. You don't need makeup, honestly. The only reason I wear it is because I like, having time to myself. I mean, I have a lot of makeup and I just like to do different things within, like experiment. Animal Kingdom's the first day, and then we're going to Epcot and then Magic Kingdom, and then we're going to Universal. That's pretty much it. Stay tuned. Hi honeys. So, okay. You can probably tell in my voice I got sick while I was down in Florida. My boyfriend was sick, and of course we sat next to each other on the bus, and he got me sick. I was perfectly fine, so I was really bummed out, still very bummed out because I'm very sick. I do have my microphone propped up to where you could probably hear me a little bit better. Obviously, I put up my green screen thing. I don't have a green screen yet. I have switched back to my normal lamp, and I'm still using the tripod thing. I fixed the glare a little bit. Hopefully this video is a little bit more of a higher quality. So right away, we loaded up. We picked up my boyfriend, my mom and me, at I think 7 o'clock or something. We were at the school like 7:30. We had to load up our instruments and our uniforms, bigger bags or whatever, onto the charter bus. So that's like the boring technical stuff. The bus ride there. So I sat next to my boyfriend the whole time, and that was great. I brought a bunch of snacks. I brought my Game Boy and like a bunch of games. I only played like 2 of them because I get car sick really easy. I didn't get to take that many pictures, mostly because I've already been to Florida before, and I mean, there wasn't really anything I thought was that spectacular to take pictures of because I've already seen it before, and so I really didn't get that many pictures. Nothing really spectacular happened. It was just a bus ride. We stopped at, I think we ate at McDonald's first, and McDonald's makes me really sick. We were like the last people to get off of our bus because my boyfriend forgot his wallet on the bus. And waiting, and we're in the back of the line. Then we finally get our food after like 30 or 40 minutes waiting. We finally get sat down. I take one bite of my sandwich, and we had to get on the bus. Then we stopped for Arby's for dinner. So then we slept the whole bus ride. And oh my god, I love my boyfriend to death, but he would like lean on me and his head would be right on my head, and his head was like a freaking bowling ball, like banging into me, and I was like, I will push you out into the aisle. I was so done. And I was like, we're not even down to Florida yet and you're already making me so mad. And I was like, get off of me. And I was feeling sick, and I didn't quite notice it yet that I had gotten sick, but I was like, just trying to pass it off, like, I'm fine, it's just allergies, it's just a weather change, because we're in Illinois, and it was snowing, and then we get down to Florida, and it's like, heating up a little bit, and I was like, it's just a weather change, I'm fine. No, my boyfriend got me sick, and it's okay, because I love him. We get down to Florida, and, everyone gets to this little, they call it the Oasis, but, it's like this rest stop, and, people get cleaned up and everything. So then we get down to Animal Kingdom. We had breakfast at the Rainforest Cafe, and it was so beautiful down there. My main goal for that day was to buy the mini ears. I just wanted one pair of those, but then I seen that there was so many pairs, and I'm like, okay, I really want to pick which ones I really, really want. And I was told that every, like, Disney area has, like, the original mini ears with the bow and everything. So that was not my main concern for the first day. I just wanted to get a pair of ears I really liked. It didn't necessarily have to be the original ones, but I didn't want to buy more than 2 pairs. I did end up buying some stuff, and I will show you that in a little bit from the first day. But yes, we had fast passes. We had fast passes for 3 things. So we rode on the dinosaur, the one with the triceratops, and like in a spinny one. They're all kind of like babyer rides, but they're really good. Then we rode on this one, like, more towards later in the day. It was like the Yeti, whatever. It was like this big mountain. And I'd actually taken my glasses off on the part where you go backwards. I'd taken them off, and my friends had looked back, and they're like, what? I was like, I lost my glasses. Oh my God, where are my glasses? And then we shot forward, and they were like, oh my God. And then I put my glasses back on. We got off the ride. They're like, where'd your glasses go? And I was like, oh, I got them. And it was funny. They hated it. I thought it was funny. So yes, we stopped off at this place for lunch, and we had meal vouchers, so it was free. And there was these pretty birds that were right next to us. I had a picture that I put on here. They were in reach distance, and I was like wanting to pet them so badly, but I didn't want to, hurt them. I didn't want them to hurt me. But yeah, we went to this rib place, and it was kind of good, but there was like mini bones in my ribs, and I was like not having it. I'm like, nah, so I really didn't eat much. But then later in the day, we got to see the bird show. We did everything in the park. And I think the one thing we didn't really hit was over by the Avatar stuff. We did that last because none of us were really that interested in it. And then we went to the shops because we always, we had been anyways, waiting till the last minute just to where we could see maybe if there was a price difference at different locations. There was not. But just to see if we really wanted to buy something or if there was something better. My group was very organized in this sense. So I bought this cute little thing, and it says, and it's so cute. I like little stuffed animals. I'm going to put it on my shelf later. And then I also bought a t-shirt. It's got little, things on it, little, food, little sweets. And it matches the little stuffed animal I got. And I thought that was really cute. And also at Animal Kingdom, I bought these. They're very sparkly, very pretty, and I like it. There was another pair that was a pinker one. These are rose gold. I like these ones better because I'm not really a fan of pink, but they were the prettiest ones there. Animal Kingdom was great. We left around 6.
They get their name from the color their skin turns during mating season. It's a bright pink that'll show straight through their feathers. Now it looks like that is a hippo over there, I believe. Sometimes they like to disguise themselves as rocks, and they're pretty good at it. And they are, oh my goodness, they are some of the largest, most territorial animals in Africa, but they are very cute, aren't they? Alright, so we're just going to keep our eyes peeled up.
We went to our hotel, and then as soon as we got to the hotel, I put my face mask on, and I was just out. So then in the morning, we get up, have breakfast. I would, get everyone up because I'm the oldest in the room. Well, besides one other girl. But I do get up the earliest, and I would get up at 4:30, like always. Just because I like to have my alone time, and I just like to, sit and look at all my social media and just get, woken up and ready for the day. I tried making a pot of coffee, and it did not work because the outlet was completely fried, and I was not about to get electrocuted. So I was like, no thanks. So then the second day, right? We go to Epcot. Epcot is where we did our clinic, And because we're all in band, we took our instruments and we played like a series of pieces and everything. And the guy was really funny, but it was really early in the morning, so a lot of people weren't really up for it. And I mean, whatever. We got a good CD out of it. Then we go over to Epcot. My group does everything. We had fast passes for, now these are the rides I can't really remember because they're all pretty similar. There weren't really many rides there because it was like 2 different island sections. It was like the main little circle and then like this whole thing that goes around like the pond that they have. And we went to all of the countries. And it was really cool. The only thing I got there was I bought my little Mickey Mouse ears, and they're very pretty. They actually match a lot more things than the pink ones, but these were what I was originally wanting. I was starting to feel really sick at this point, and we actually had to stop because I was about to pass out, and I was like, I don't know why I'm sick. And then we ate some like tacos over at the Mexican place, and I was very disappointed. I was beyond mad at how the taco place was, because the tacos were literally that big. And, like, I'm used to tacos in my town being, like, that big. Like, what? I paid well, I didn't pay any money because I had a meal voucher, but I was, like, a $20 meal for 3 tacos that were that big. Like, no thanks. Oh, my God. And then they were awful. But whatever. Free food, so doesn't really faze me, I guess. But yeah, it sucked. And then I got sick and I was like, oh, maybe it was just the food. No. Then I started like feeling like I had a cold, and my groupmate was like, yeah, you got a fever. And I'm like, ugh. And then my boyfriend was like, well, I'm sick and you were sitting next to me the whole time, so. And I was like, did you really get me sick? I was so mad. So we stayed for the light show. We stayed till 9. And oh my gosh, it was so pretty. Then we go back to the hotel and everything. Then the next morning, we go to Magic Kingdom. And let me just say, I was so, like, worn out. I had a blister on my foot, and it had popped. And then I had to, like, fix my foot and everything that night. So then when we're walking around Magic Kingdom, I'm just like, it hurts. And then I get another blister, and it pops. Okay, we had a parade. And we were, like, honorary cast members for the day, and it was so cool seeing, like, the backstage and, like, seeing characters with their heads off. Like, it's so cool. But, yeah, I almost passed out because I was, like, so hot and everything, and I was sick, and I just was not getting enough water. And I was like, ugh, I'm gonna die. But we did the parade, and we did pretty good. We got our trophy and everything, and, everyone got a Mickey hat that had, like, the little I earned my ears thing, because characters, when they work there, they have to earn their ears. But yes. After the parade, we started going on more rides and like doing more of the stuff, and we actually didn't get to do that much for Magic Kingdom just because we had the parade and like it kind of cut into our time, but it was still fun. We did Splash Mountain and everything. We did like most of the bigger rides, and that's pretty cool. But my blister on my foot had popped, and it was just scraping against my sock, and I was like, oh my God. So I was limping the whole time we were there, and I was like just so sad. But we got hot fudge sundae and like some good burgers and fries and all that, so I was like, it's all right, it's all good. So I was pretty happy. But anyways, We stayed for the night show, and it was gorgeous. And like, obviously, I'm going to show you my videos here, but it was amazing.
What's the moment unfold? Spark a dream that we're meant to follow, setting out for a new tomorrow. Every step we take brings a new hope, a new day. Every choice we make. So make a wish and hold on tight. I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and the voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be."
Like, it was better than the Epcot. I would really recommend, if you go to any Disney World or Disneyland, any of the Disney stuff, that you go to Magic Kingdom, because that's the best part. Animal Kingdom's alright, Epcot's alright, but Magic Kingdom was the best. I would definitely revisit that just because I didn't get to do a whole lot that I wanted to. But, I mean, we were in a pretty big group, so not everyone got to do everything that they wanted. But it was still pretty fun. And I got a Porg, because I thought we were having to go to Hollywood Studio get this. But nope, we found it. Porgs are actually my favorite thing from Star Wars, just because they're annoying. And they're like me. They're annoying. Is the last day, we went to, well, first off, we packed everything up, and I had woke up late. My friend's mom actually had to get us up, and I felt so bad. So we just like really quickly got everything together, and just like we left, got everything, and we got on the bus, and we go to Universal Studios. We didn't get to go to Hollywood Studios, just because it was like another Disney thing, and we were actually going farther out, and I think Universal was right next to the hotel we were staying in, so it would just make more sense not to go like an hour back that way. And like halfway during the park, when we went to the other side, we rode the train. My boyfriend lost his phone, and we were all in a panic, and I had to find it, and it was awful, and it took like an hour and a half, and then by the time we had found the phone, we had to immediately leave, because we were only staying there till 6. So that was like terrible. I mean, the staff was really rude, like especially up in the front desk, and I mean, I know there's nothing that they can do, but they don't have to be so rude when you first initially go up there, because they were just kind of like, what do you want? And it's like, well, we lost the phone. That doesn't help. Like, what kind of phone? Well, okay. So we tell them the phone is like, we don't have phones up here. It's like, then why did you? I don't know. They were just really rude. So besides that, we left, or the bus ride back home. It was probably like another 20-hour drive. I slept the whole time. Like, even during the day, I was like not having it. And we stopped in Indiana for like breakfast, and we went to the same McDonald's we went to when we went down there. And oh my god, I got sick. I hate McDonald's. I will never eat there. I literally was like 3 years clean of McDonald's, never ate it, and then like this year it's McDonald's. I'm like, I hate this. I don't know why. But yeah, sometimes it's the only thing that's available. But with that being said, my trip was pretty alright. I mean, I'd probably rate it like a 7 out of 10, just because there was some problems with the group, and there's problems with like the band. Like, I don't really like my band. I really don't like my school. I don't really like the people in my school. And plus I got sick, and the staff were rude, and the food was bad. And overall the hotel experience was but yeah. It was fine. I got everything I wanted. I have a budget and everything. Didn't go over that. And I did pretty well. It was fun. But now I'm home, and I am so happy I'm home, because I hate being away, because I don't have all my stuff with me, and I hate feeling like, oh, well, I could have had that. Which, by the way, I only brought 4 makeup products down there. I brought like a redness relief thing, the hard candy serum thing, and stuff for my eyebrows, my mascara, my eyeliner, and that was it. So besides that, I hope everyone had a great break, and that's all for me. With that being said, thanks for stopping by. Love you.